We got another one. Let's go. Chaos. Preserve passives. Preserve passives not happening. That's fine. So we're gonna try to see how we do it. Now, some of these days I might do a 3x select, and select a build, but I think for now we just stick with 3x dynamic. This doesn't always hold. Okay? It doesn't always hold. But it usually does. It usually does. So we sit here, we take a good look around. We got my boys, LJ Song, Envious, Lucian, enemy team Gosu, Terrazzo, Sergeant Rufus, and more. Don't know any of these people. So yeah. This is how I do this as well. I have different placement, but that's the units I build. That's not bad there. This is odd here. I usually go with the gate guard. But we'll see. We'll see how this does. So I get it's RNG basically, but usually the adapt holds. I've had it hold with 16, I've had it hold with 56 health. I've had it leak 4. So we'll see what it does here. Boom, 58, 53, 53 health. And I got a muta. Right? So I don't know how this happens. Oh, someone sent a Marine, so I know why he licked that one. Nah, not a mystery there. And, I mean, the Medusa holds anything you send on one, pretty much. I love me a gate guard, which is great. And we're going to go with one of these back here. Look at that, bro. So easy, right? Just easy breezy. Gate guard is pretty solid. You upgrade him to a Harbinger and it's even better. I'm going to go Dark Mage here, and it's going to give a lot of attack speed, so this guy's going to be hitting quite quickly. It doesn't have AoE, which is the only downside, but I'm going to go speed. We hit speed, and then I'm just chilling. After that, one more spawn. Okay, perfect. Boom, 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 boom. Kill all these. Yep. That ought to be just fine. Yeah, no problem. No problem there. Harbinger's probably what's coming next. Did he just keep that? Nope, he did build the scavenger. So, aha. So you can do the apprentice. You do 2 apprentice. It's pretty good. I'm going to keep things simple, though. Keep it simple. So the Harbinger is the best. It's the best thing to do. 2 apprentice together right here gives some AoE damage for things that circle around this guy, but really this is the way to go. The Harbinger is the way to go. And I'll probably just go Dark Mage there, and that should be enough for 4. Because Harbinger is really, really strong. As we can see here, the spawns he's got are pretty good. Yeah, so I should be able to just get away with that. Solid build here, really pretty solid. So we're at the same gas. So Dark Mage, and then for the slows, I like Lings for boss slows. Jesus, why do I keep doing this? Bow, bow, bow. 3 for 3, ladies and gentlemen. 3 for 3. So yeah, so here, pretty solid little build. So upgrade as many of these as you want to the Raptorlings, maybe even a Savage. These guys, this combo here, is pretty let's see. Let's just take a look here. Boom, 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 boom. They attack so fast, and the attacks are powerful. And then when he uses his own thing, it scales so well. Yeah, so don't even really need anything crazy. I am gonna, for 5, I'm gonna get the Hoverlord. I'm gonna get the AoE slow, so the Raptor, the Savage, or the what is it? The jumping AoE slow Raptorling. That's what I'm gonna get. It's really good on 5. Anything AoE is pretty good on 5, and AoE slow, pretty solid as well. So yeah, I usually get the last one. So this Raptorling was gonna jump on them when it comes in range. Any target within 6 range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, once they get here, once it's this far apart, so this thing will run up and it'll probably jump right here onto the units, and it hits them with AoE. AoE slows attack speed and move speed. It's pretty powerful, actually. So right about here is probably when it'll jump. Yep, and then they're all slow, and then all this stuff happens. Perfect. Just how you draw it up. Yeah. Yep. Pretty solid. So we'll go up to 8 on 6. Up to 8. I'm thinking do that. Probably the way to go. If you have slows here, and I would even venture to build a little damage up here. And that's pretty good, group. So here I'll probably just upgrade speed. Start hitting that SS. Hit the speed when I can. I'm digging this build. You gotta gas early. You gotta be gassing early in these games. So I do want to upgrade some things for 7. So the hard part is this. The captain, oh captain, my captain, is really what you want for this. The infantry is really good. You can have some long range. Like I just mentioned, infantry is pretty solid. But the AoE scalability here, the more units you build around, the more I upgrade. The attack speed here, it's all better. So that's why I went with that instead. And because I could build it. And this upgraded is really good on 9, or on 8. It's good on 9 too, but it's really strong on 8 because it's armored, and they do less to armored. So I'm going to upgrade that guy for the next wave. Bingo. Rip. Yeah. Go ahead and build one of those. So the scale. Scaling is good. And what I mean by that is you have this that increases your damage, like stacking. So now any unit you build here has more damage. This increases attack speed and move speed, just by a little bit. This guy does the most damage here by far. He's got 153 kills. That's just how it goes. I have a decent slow. We finished up in that? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, see, this guy didn't even really get hit. So we're ahead of the game here. I'll do another gas. We are ahead of the game. Yeah, there we go. Enemy team's doing all right, it looks like. So for 9, it's probably a good idea to up these guys. You know, I probably could get a carrier in here. Don't really need it. I'll build one here just for overkill. Again, you don't really need it. I'll keep that going. It should have plenty of damage. See, the Harbinger is just a solid tank for a lot of the game. It's really solid. It summons usually 2 units, so it's like 3 units as a tank line, right? There we go. Forgot about that. So we're gonna hit this. We're gonna upgrade both of these. We're probably 90. Might as well do this slow here. We got slow, decent amount of damage. I thought about a fire archer here, but I want it to be a dark mage later, so we're gonna start hitting red. Not that I think we'll need it for this wave, but we will later in case we leak on 12. So this is easy. They're pretty slow, so there's really no chance of leaking here. Heat leak 2, so we're maxing this gas, and we're gonna max income early, hitting the income as hard as we can. Let's build up that income. That's the way to go. That's the way to go, man. And they leak 4. Oh, it's not that much. They're alright. Now, I'm pretty ahead on gas pretty early on. Pretty ahead pretty early. I am going to build the Gravekeeper. You start needing some heavy hitters pretty soon, so Apparition, make it a Gravekeeper pretty soon here. That's going to be necessary. I should upgrade red and BBG. Am I the only one up? I know I got one other person, but my income's at, well, LV Song's ahead of me. I haven't even been looking at what anyone else is doing. This guy's ahead of me, which is good, which is great. I know 12 can be a tough wave, so we're gonna make sure we don't die on 12 by upping the Gravekeeper. We should be able to up him pretty easily. What's that? It's 250. Yeah, so I'll still be able to do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna be leaking, but you really don't know. You really never know. This is a pretty good tank. Better to build him than it is to upgrade him. Probably not. Probably better to do this. Maybe not. But we're about to find out. And we're going to hit this next. Just because, you know, don't want to lose on 12. They didn't send us much, so I don't think that's going to happen. But, you know, still. Okay, so we're going to need some big fatties. We are going to need big fatties here. Am I leaking on this? Decent chance of it. Decent chance I leak. Gravekeeper is pretty strong. But is he strong enough? Looks like he is. Barely. Okay. Yeah, so I'll finish that and then call it a day on infusing. I'm the only one infusing, so it certainly is hitting my income a little bit, but not too much. Right, so his income is about 30 more, 25 more, 30 more, but I made sure that if we did leak big. We were fine. Teeter, baby. Teeters. Aha. We'll go with the teeter. Man. Do a teeter like right here, actually. That's what I'm thinking. You can teeter right there. Dark mage right there. One more gas. Teeter's really strong. Placement could have been off, but I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it might have been pretty bad placement there for my teeter. Unfortunate. Terrazzo has left the building. So the reason I built the teeter is because I have a really nice attack speed buff, but it's probably better to... It would have been better to build them near my tanks instead, as opposed to where I built them. Yeah, because this is tough, right? Because Crescendo really is not that great, right? And that's what I need to build here, is the Crescendo. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. It's good, but it's not that good for this wave. So I'm gonna... They didn't send shit, so I don't think we really need to worry about it, actually. Don't think we... And I might clear this anyway. Yeah, looks like I'm clearing it. So Crescendo is not that great by itself. It's good for your tank line. So I'm thinking like super late game right now when I'm building these units. So they're not super strong on their own. So what I really need, Shadow Builder would be good. Beast Builder, Mech Builder. One of those would be great. We got more teeters, which is also good. Build another teeter, like right here. Probably. Yeah, this is the tank support line, so check it out, right here. Additionally buffs 2 allies within 3 range. Their attacks are 100% faster for 2 seconds and blind victims for 1 second. Right? That's why I did it. We're on 15, so I'm just gonna keep it a gentleman's game, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna hard send. Just gonna hit the gas. Pretty much be done. So I'm done right now. I'm done gassing. I've hit what I consider max gas and I'm done. 417. Yep. So anyone who goes above this, right? If you're at this point of the game before 17, there's no need to gas anymore. You have done it. You're good to go. I think an Elder is worth it, personally. So I think these guys are worth it. Actually, Elder might not be worth it. How much is it? 3? Yeah, probably fucking not. Fiddlesticks. Damn it, wasn't quick enough. I weren't quick enough. I don't know if I survived this. Well, Shindo is living. It's all down to the Gravekeeper. Can he do it? Nope. Yeah, so, you know. We got someone... Yeah, he's still up. So, yeah, so again, you want this extra supply. This is 10 supply that's going to be contributing to your 200 to 200. So if you hit end game, it's better to have not this much supply, as long as you can get there with the income that you have. So my income's great, and I'm just going to eco send for the rest of this game. And since my income's already this high, I should be able to build 200 supply, no problem. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of vanguards. Okay, hold on. I know I need these across the entirety of the front line, and I will build one vanguard on each side, right? So one here, one here. That's probably what I'll do. This is tough, right? Because this wave is, I mean, enemy team's not sending anything, so that's one of the reasons why I'm not super worried about having the most optimal build. And if they come out of the blue and send something, that's fine. In the past, I would have upgraded those to Heisendongers, but the Teeters and their ability, pretty good. I'm going to just keep it at that. Let's see. What we got here? Alright, so one of the things that we want to build on each side is Tree of Life. And then I usually like some upholders right here. Actually, is what I like. But I think for now, upgrade that, call it a day. Yeah. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah, one thing I probably should have built the half-breed, because you need stuns for the tank. Or for the boss. You need stuns to make your tank stun for the boss. Or you need some kind of stun for the fucking boss wave. And if you don't, things could get nasty. And wow, we are just banking on an army. Look at this. I don't know how my army is so much better than his as far as value. He hasn't leaked at all. Okay. Teeter. Oh yeah, that guy go here and 2 upholders here. Okay. And Tree of Life. And probably one of those. And one of those. I think 2 Teeters is good enough. 2 Teeters is good enough. How much are there? 2 supply? Yeah. I mean, that tank does live for a minute, doesn't he? He does live for a minute. So we'll see what I get for this builder here. Got quite a few minerals. I think the reason why my army value is bigger, by the way, is because at least it's slightly bigger, is because he spent minerals on his gas and not his army. And I stopped. Aha, perfecto. So we want to go here, and then that's F. D would be the some of that. Yeah, so we want to upgrade that for the boss wave. We do want to build another one, and then how about that? Boom. No stuns, right? But the attacks do blind because I have the highs or because I have the teeters. So that'll do it. I wasn't even thinking about that. Wasn't even thinking about it until the very end there. I was wondering why I wasn't getting absolutely destroyed, and it's because those teeters blind. Ooh, buddy. Oh, buddy. The game could be over here if it hits just right. And they have no SS. They do have an SS. Is it enough of an SS? No, don't use that. Don't use that. Oh, come on, man. You don't use that for the boss wave. There you go. Well, it ran out of energy. Okay, good. Our team's helping him out. Our team was helping him out. How nice. Okay, so we want that. We want this. We don't need anything else here. We don't need anything else here. Alright? Nothing. So we can get the fallen. Fallen. Alright, that works. What we need here is lifesteal and attack speed. Right here, baby. Lifesteal and attack speed. Still don't have all the tank lines or the damage lines that we need, but yeah, lifesteal and attack speed right there is going to be essential. Yeah, absolutely. Positively. Gotta have the Keeper of Souls. Like, if you don't get Shadow, and I got Shadow once, and all I could build was a Gate Guard, right? So I've had Shadow once this time, I believe. You need Keeper of Souls and Bone Overseers. You need one on each side. If you have that, you can, build some of the best awesome super late game. You also need this. Gotta have this. And then you could build it here. So we will. Then I usually this. Got a little bit of heals back here. Could have built it up closer, probably. But yeah, some of the things you absolutely need are that. So what I just did, you need that on all those units up there. You also need Ghost Builder. I gotta get Ghost. Like if I want the best late game, you have to have Ghost Builder. This guy's leaking, which is fine. We're at the point now where it's beyond. I don't want to say we're beyond leaking because we're not yet, but we're getting there. We're getting to the point where we are beyond leaking, and I can tell this game's gonna go at 26. It's probably over, even if we don't do nothing. Like I'm not sending anything to them. Yes. So here you go, right here. And then what I would suggest is even a couple of these on each side, and then Lords of Death. So we're gonna sell that bitch. Gonna sell that bitch. We're gonna sell these two bitches. And you want a Lord here, here, and here, here. That is good stuff. Bone Overseer. Bone Overseer. Okay, perfect. And then here you want your Melanos, and then you another Melano in the back. We're getting there. We're getting there, fam. That was huge just in that. I got pretty much everything I needed for Shadow. Don't need it anymore. Main reason I say that, check it out. 7,500 health about. How's that happen? It's because he's got these two. He can have 100% max HP, see that? And then this one is 60% max HP. So look, this gives him an extra 2750 health, this gives him an extra 1650. That's why his health is this much. Then you give him a bunch of attack speed and all these ridiculous ass buffs, including this, which increases his life, right? And his attack speed, and reduces the damage he fucking takes. It's oh hell yeah. Gotta have this. So really the only things you need here are this. You need this, and I'll probably go with like that. So yeah. Love it. Love it, man. Fucking love it. So yeah, we got the good stuff. I actually don't need the Harbinger, so I'll sell that bitch. Yeah, so we are, that's 24. Okay, yeah, no, game's going well. Now, the key thing I need is either Mech Builder or Beast Builder. Beast would be great, so I can build some roaches, but really it's the main tank line that you're going to need. So you either need Dragon Aspects or those Doomsday Machines for your front line. That's what you need. These guys are going to need to leave. Sergeant Rufus is going to need to leave. You're going to be needing to leave, my resources. Yeah. So here we go. This is also really good. Wow, I'm just getting them all. I'm getting them all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling good. I'm getting them all. It's great. Don't think there's any more over here that I can do. There's a couple back here. Okay, that's good enough. All right. So the disciples, they increase energy regeneration. So it can be 2. It's a maximum of 2, but I built 4, so you get 2 on each side, right? You got the satellites, which increase the range. I only got 2. That's fine. I don't need 3. 3 is the maximum you can have. 2 is all you need to increase the attack range on everything. Okay, so here's the thing here. So we're going to upgrade these 3. We'll upgrade him as well. We will upgrade these 2. We'll upgrade him and him. What else?
Say again?
What else? Probably his ass. Cool. So again, now really need the tanks. The tanks take up a lot of supply, but we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need some roaches, or even oh shit. If I get roaches, I'm gonna have to like sell those. It's fine if I have to sell 2 of those for the attack speed. It's gonna be hashtag worth it. But yeah, I'm gonna need pretty soon here to get my tanks, my main damage dealers. And yeah, I mean, the way I've built this, yeah, I should get my damage dealers. That's what I need. I could do pretty well without them, like with the 2 tanks I have, the 2 Neo tanks I have, and the upgrades. Like I'll still actually do pretty well even if I never got them, and I just built normal tanks there. But definitely want the damage. Definitely want the damage. He leaked. 26 is a tough wave. So I had a feeling that was bound to happen. Someone leak on 26, but boy, I tell you what. Okay, so we will go right here. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade that tank all the way. Upgrade both of those, upgrade him. So here's the thing now. These guys and these guys we can upgrade. Basically won't have enough minerals. So these guys don't take a lot of supply. Let me see what I got tanks to build here. What about right behind them? Okay, right here I've got things I can build. Ooh, and right there. Okay, so right here I can build my roaches if I get them. Now it's coming up close, right? There's a chance I don't get beast or mech. There's a chance that doesn't happen, right? So if I don't get beast or mech, I need a game plan. Basically, I'm risking it. So if I go like to fucking wave 29, I'll just fucking build whatever they give me. Is kind of how I'm gonna have to play it. Is Blue gonna be able to just keep on? He's not gonna be able to. So the problem here is, since he's leaking every wave, when we go to late game, they're gonna lose like on the second wave. Fuck. So I thought about roaches, but I'm just gonna go with upholders. And I do not mind just selling the upholders if I get the tanks I need. So really, I'm at 2 neo tanks, and I need 1, 2, 3. I need 4 more. So I do not have supply to do that, by the way. So I'm gonna have to sell something if I do get the tanks I really want. The tanks that I really need, and that's okay. I'll probably just end up selling some stuff back here. Stuff that I don't need. I got 10 supply though. Got 10 supply. You think these are quite a few. The upholders are 6 supply each. I would love this game to go to the Terratron's like fucking wave 40. That would be my favorite. I've made it to 39. That's the best I've made. But at this rate, the enemy team, they're not going to make it that far. Damn. Okay, so the problem here for me is that I'm going to have to just build this. It's not really what I want to do. Right? But it's what I got to do. And he's at 200. Fuck. So what can I sell? What can I sell? Well, for now, nothing. I'm just going to upgrade these guys. I'm going to have to sell something, though. Gonna have to sell something. I probably don't need the Well-Tech relays. Maybe. I don't know. I like the Well-Tech relays quite a bit. I do like the Well-Tech relays. These guys are decent tanks, but they do die fairly quickly. Yeah. So I'm gonna start saving. Okay, hold on. So I can sell him. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Then fucking sell those guys. 350. Sell him. Get that, and that's all I can get done really. Fuck, I think there was some of those people up front. I'll still have one more wave to do it, to upgrade those guys. I don't know if I actually got them all upgraded. I don't think I did actually. So I'll make sure they're all upgraded. First thing. I don't know what the final builder is going to be, but I'm not going to have time to sell stuff. I just need to optimize, or sell very much and build new stuff. I'm just going to have to optimize as best I can. Oh look, see, they only leak 2. This guy doesn't stand a chance, bro. The enemy team is, well, you know. Fuck, I cannot believe that just happened. Okay, so we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna go here. Go here, here. We're gonna upgrade those guys. We're gonna upgrade him. We need 3, so we'll sell one of those. And we will upgrade the spawn of fucking dragon, and then we will upgrade that. How's that? Fuck, actually. Fuck. I want 1 roach fighter, and I want to upgrade it. Not gonna be able to. Requires a fucking minute. Yeah, so that's as good as I can make it. And to be honest, I think it's pretty fucking good. So definitely some things I probably missed, to be honest. We can send here, here, here. Fucking here, here. See, like, these guys definitely could have sold some of those. I wanted to upgrade this guy so bad. That would be so good. I don't think I can. I might be able to sell something and upgrade him. I could try it. Sell something small in the back and try and upgrade him. But we'll see. Increasing attack speed is really good. Because, you know, if you got those good units, increasing attack speed is... Okay, yeah, so Sergeant Rufus is eliminated. Then all these fucking units fall on more. You know? So that's why it's dumb. He should have just left, because now it's harder on him to win. But, you know, maybe more can hold out, you know? Maybe I'm not giving him enough fucking credit. I don't think he can, but maybe he can. Okay, so we're going to try something. I cannot sell, unfortunately. Can't build that either. I don't think I lost any. Yeah, I lost the tanks right here, see? Yeah, so that's what happens. Whoop. These guys, the King's Guards, as good as they are, they die because they're fucking melee, and they don't... The reason they die is because they don't do enough damage. Of course, this guy's... He's deleted because he's got a bunch of shields. Why don't we just send in an observer, right? See what's happening over there. Send a couple. This guy, or energy rather. See, like I'm gonna be okay. I'm going to the fucking end of this. I go to 40, bro. This guy is dead here. Yep. Not even close, bro. So I put on a show. I mean, look at this shit. I'm at 28,000. I mean, this guy did decent. To be honest, Moore did fairly well. I don't want to give him too much shit, right? But I'm not sure what his actual in-game build was. In the past, I used to try this stuff. Tree of Knowledge had actual tanks with Hercules and Nethermaster backlines, or backline. Nethermaster right by the tanks with Krogaths across. I used to think that the best tank line for end game was a line of Krogaths with Nethermasters and Hercules side by side behind them, and a Soul of Legends in front. Now, while that's not bad by any means, it's a solid tank line, and it'll get you to the end game, and it might even go a few rounds. But against enemy sins, you got no chance. The only way to destroy it, the craziest sins, is to do crazy damage. So you literally, you have to, in order to get the supply right, you have to make your front line 100% damage. Like your front line, I mean, you could, okay, so mine, it's really hard to see here. But you saw what I had here. Your front line needs to be basically, if you can make it 100% Dragon Aspects or Neo Tanks, that's what you do. Right? You could have a Kingsguard in there on each side, like one Kingsguard, but they will be the first to die. The Kingsguard will be the first to die. As you saw, you gotta have Keeper of Souls and Bone Overseers, and all you need is 2. Okay? The only units that need to have this lifesteal on them are the front line. Okay? Your Dragon Aspects and your Doomsday Machines. Okay? You're gonna have 8 of them. Okay? So ideally you want 8 Fallens, because you want this to be on each and every single one of them. Okay? This big giant yellow shield, you want it to be on every single front line. Okay? It costs 10 energy, so really you just want 1 for each one. Now they're a lot of supply, so, you know, kind of sucks, but they're really good. You have this on your tank line. You get the, what is it? This. Okay? This literally costs 2 supplies, one of the best in the game. It's this thing here, the Soul of Legends, right? It costs 2 or 1. It's 1 supply each, and they attach to the unit behind them. So you build them in front of your tank lines. Look at what that shit does. It reduces damage by 15%. This gigantic shield reduces damage by 25%. That's 40% damage reduction, and this increases healing and lifesteal as well. Okay? It increases healing and lifesteal. Then you want to give attack speed and buff. So that's why I wanted to upgrade this, but that's why I have these guys, the Dark Mages. Okay, the Dark Mages will increase the attack speed of these guys. This will increase your damage. The Admiral will increase damage. Teeter also increases attack speed, and their attacks blind. So Teeter is awesome. Crescendo, right? All units affected by Unison gain 40% increased healing and lifesteal. How ridiculous is that? You have 2 of these, it hits everybody in the front, right? At the start of the wave, it launches a sound wave towards an ally within range. It bounces 3 times. The linked unit takes 60% of incoming damage, while the rest is distributed between the entire linked group. A unit cannot die from distributed damage. Okay, so you have 2 of these. That hits 8. That's your entire front line. Boom. You have some heals on the Tree of Life. And now all this healing is increased, right? And you have this, which heals them. Okay? Then you have the fucking Upholders. There you go. reverts up to 50 damage. So no matter what the enemy is sending, you got all the support. More importantly, you got all this fucking damage. Then on top of that, you got the stuns. So the EMP shock, you have 1, 2. So right when the wave starts, these are pretty close. Stun the whole group. Then when this one gets closer and when this one gets closer, boom, stun, boom, stun. By that time, the whole wave should more or less be deleted. Then on top of that, you got some Hades. And the reason Hades are important is because they spawn all these fucking imps. And these imps act as decent tank lines. So any damage or attacks that they do get off, right, you want them to be going to these fucking imps. So ideally, I would build these closer if I could. Build these closer, which is why these are very important, the satellites. So you don't want your units fumbling over each other to get to the front line. 3 satellites would be best, right? But I only got 2. They're a lot of supply. The Thalassotherapes, they're just low cost for supply, but they have a high army value and they do a lot of damage. So I think it's 2 supply for a Thalassotherapy, and they have this thing that shoots off and then it fucking heals. Messiahs are really strong. What the fuck? How many of these do I have? How many fuck? Oh, I've got... Okay, yeah. I see. So it's showing the ones that are actually... This is my build. These are the ones that are actually fighting. Okay, so I only had 3 Messiahs. These 3. They give energy, and energy makes Hades go better, makes these go more often, makes the Melano hit more often, gives more shields for these encryptors in the back. It gives more energy for the Dark Mages. It gives more energy for Thalassotherapy ability. So really, the things that I am missing... Roach Fighter, upgraded to Roach Champion. You need 2 of these because it buffs allies. 3 allied towers. The Roach Champion has 3 allied towers. So I guess technically you would need 3 to buff your entire front line. And you want to get them close enough to the front line to actually buff them. But 2 would be fine. 3 ideal. Roach Champions to give 15% or 18% boost to attack speed. Awesome. You put that with the Dark Mages that eventually do. I mean, one of the Doomsday machines I fucking have up here probably has all the buffs. Maybe not. Can't tell. They don't even show all the fucking buffs, I don't think. Or maybe they can only have 2 waves of buff. I don't know. But really here, the other thing that I could get is an Elder. And that's something where it's like, I just don't have enough supply to fit a fucking Elder in because it's 4 supply per Elder. But it gives a song to an ally that makes them just attack ridiculously fast. So, I mean, I feel like I'm getting close to an optimal build. I might not be... I mean, there might be something I'm totally missing. Like, I've seen builds with just Phoenix tanks and a bunch of Messiahs. But if someone else, like, just spawns a whole bunch of these... There's no energy left, and then the Phoenix just die. So for me, it's like, I really think your front line has to be damaged. You can't have a front line and then a damage line. Your front line needs to actually be your damage for the supply to work out. Then you got to buff that damage line with as many buffs as you can possibly buff. I think that's just as simple as it gets. And then the AoE stuns from the Melanos are essential. And these are low supply, by the way. The Melanos are not hefty on supply for the amount of value they bring. So you could argue that more of these would be better. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. Have 4 here, Or like 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then 5, 6. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Maybe that would be better. And then, have only 2 Hades instead of 4. Like 1 Hades on each side. They're not a whole bunch. They're not a huge supply, suck, but and then maybe just 2 Messiahs, like one over here that hits everybody. Get the whole line here in front of this line. Get your Roach Champions. Man, a whole line of Fallens is tough. I think the Upholders probably aren't worth it. Because there's so much supply. They do revert a lot of damage, but I think the Upholders might just be too much supply for what they're worth. Because like the tank line I had wasn't even fully built out, And if I would have had that extra 12 supply, like maybe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then sell these, which gives me enough to build to like finish the tank line and get the roach fighters and get the rest of the Fallens. So that's probably what I need. So only 2 Hades, no upholders, something else there, or maybe just cut them out entirely for roach for the roach champions and the Saints. The Well-Tech relays, to be honest, I don't even know if you need them. I think they're probably, a whole line of them is probably pretty good, but I think they're 2 supply. I'm not 100% sure how much supply they are. I don't know how to check that. Maybe there's a way. Anyway, this was a solid game. I think this wave would have been probably one of the best waves, even though I only had 4 tanks, right? I had 2 dragon aspects and 2 neo tanks, and just those alone probably would have gone the distance. Because I mean, you know, I did get the teeters in there. These teeters are fucking good. I didn't even read that ability till not too long ago, and I think that's pretty fucking good. You probably want even 3 of them, 3 teeters, because it buffs 2 allies. 4 teeters. 4 teeters is probably the best way to go. I mean, look at that. Attacks are 100% faster for 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I bet 4 teeters is probably better support than the fucking just roach champions. Anyway, I will keep experimenting, and until next time.